Guys, what's up? It's me. Welcome back to another glorious stream. I don't have the game up yet. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna bring that up now. But yeah, welcome back, guys. It's good to see all two of my viewers right now. We are a little early at the moment, so hold on. Let me get these on. Yeah, we are a little early. I'm not gonna start for a bit here, but thanks for hopping on here. If you'll recall, we are at room 500 here. Very exciting stuff, halfway to the goal. Um, yeah, so I think I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes and then get rolling here. Thanks for pulling up, guys. I appreciate your presence, all two of you. I wish it would tell me who it was. It's just such an interesting statistic that it doesn't really give me. My cat's here. Probably gonna have to kick him out. Distractions. You know, he's not bothering anyone right now. You guys see him? He's right here. Yes. Alright. Hold on 1 second here. Calling it now, we die at room 742. I don't appreciate that assessment because you're jinxing it, but I'm going to work extra hard to survive room 742 just for you. Out of spite more than anything, I'd like to be clear. Chill here, listen to the fun ambience we've got going. Yeah. Huh. I just noticed this load. I mean, these game times are identical. Almost. Pretty close. Yeah, Karamari Hospital is interesting because, like, the first time it's definitely a challenge, but, like, subsequent runs, you can just do it. Like, it's really easy. Once you know exactly what you're doing. 3 more minutes till we really get things going here. Yeah, I don't really have much to say at the moment. But, yeah. I did say stream at 6:30, so everyone who's not here is technically late. Okay, I am getting a little tired of waiting here, but I'm gonna have the willpower to hold out until 35. I have a clock. I'm watching the live chat over here right now. I can't see my own camera while I'm playing, by the way. I'd like to make that clear. But yeah. Only like 1 more minute till I start. It'll probably be at like a minute delay for you guys. Probably not that much. I think there's like a good few seconds. Yeah, I'll make sure to mark them absent. That's a great idea. I'm gonna do a thing to like test exactly what the delay is here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so there's about a 17-second delay between me and you guys. It's very unique. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, screw it. I'm just gonna start. Nothing interesting happens during these rooms anyway. By the time anything exciting happens, it'll probably be enough time for people to get on. I'm hankering to get it going here. Got my ultimate blade. I am low-key kind of nervous about this. I don't know how this is gonna go. It's kind of a weird shadow effect we've got going there. I don't know if that's on purpose. Could be a bug. This is the GL Labs wall pattern, by the way. I know you're not singing Fetty Wap in the chat right now. Save that for your JBL speaker. Alright, we are manifesting Mcdonald Steve for this room set, by the way, guys. That hasn't stopped. I'd like to be clear about that. Mcdonald Steve is still very much on the table. No. Alright, we're rolling. Did you guys hear that? Or is that just me? I'm always paranoid about like something spawning unexpectedly. Especially after the Gobbledygook and Jolene almost took me out last time. And for anyone who wasn't here for the last stream, that makes no sense. That'll make more sense if you I don't know. You'll figure it out as we go. I've already played all those on the last stream. I haven't played this one. There is a way you can play that one, but I think it's story exclusive. It's an Easter egg in, like, a very late room. I also don't remember what the code is, actually. Yeah, there's a chance that a room will spawn where when you interact with that thing, a code comes up. Like this room. Alright, left. Yes, left, right, forward. Stumble to the finish line. Left, right. Apparently there is like a very small set of patterns that you can get in there, but I've never bothered to memorize them. Are these assets kind of glitching out for you guys? It's low-key freaking me out. I keep thinking something's happening. At any second, we could get Mcdonald Steve. I'm also going to predict a Gobbledygook appearance for these rooms. We also have Dearlord active, by the way. I forgot about that, so that's something to be nervous about, definitely. It's always super obvious when he spawns, though, because he talks. Why do you run, child? Kind of reminds me of, I mean, kind of elite ball knowledge here. Kind of reminds me of the classic Group Monday sketch, The Gar Voices. The jump scare man is here. And it's all fairly routine, but woo! It didn't work. I completely missed there. Okay, run straight through. Jump scare man is definitely going to be around this corner. Woo! No. Okay. Read the note. Take the door. Nope. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Spooky. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing, jump scare man. Alrighty. We're still going strong. There's something about that room that's just really unsettling to me. Alright. We're coming up on something here. We have to be. I mean, this is getting kind of boring. I'm running out of commentary. I'd go to a cutaway gag, which I am planning to record some of those for these streams, just for fun, but I don't have any of those yet. It would be cool to get the specimen database room. I think that could be fun, but I don't think that spawns in endless mode. I think that's story mode only. Alright, it looks... I'm gonna guess that these first 50 rooms are gonna be free. Because that's how it's looking right now. I think specimens might be blocked from spawning. That also means McDonald Steve, room 550. Say it with me, folks. McDonald Steve, room 500... Oh, never mind. It's the freaking husks, yo. Hate these guys. I don't know why they're not active right now. That startled me more than I care to admit. Yeah, but that's that encounter done, so yeah, the first 50 rooms are going to be free. And then McDonald Steve, room 560. It would be funny if McDonald Steve sponsored room 666, but that would also be 100 rooms from here, and I don't want that. I want it now, as Veruca Salt would say. You know, I pretended to be Veruca Salt's father once. That was pretty fun. Way back when I was just a chubby little high schooler boy. McDonald Steve, room 550. McDonald Steve, room 550. McDonald Steve, room 560. McDonald Steve, room 560. I'll wait until I'm closer. Alright. We're coming up on McDonald Steve. I refuse to accept otherwise. I am genuinely really paranoid about getting a certain specimen around these parts. Because he has ended more runs for me than I can count. McDonald Steve, room 560. Phone guy, that's a good sign. Phone guy is good luck. Heading down to the McDonald Steve, room 560. McDonald Steve, within the next 20 rooms. My crystal ball, at Tronit's crystal ball. Oh. The ghost girl has returned and is glaring at me while I write this. She again claims I have a job here and that I'm not fulfilling it correctly. I tell her whatever job she thinks I have doesn't sound very romantic. She seems angry now and states that if I don't stop, she will take my pen privileges. Environmental storytelling there. Alright. McDonald Steve, next 20 rooms. Manifesting. Oh, this guy. Well, you know what? This guy's got a fun build-up room. What is this? Wow, what a mansion. Inside another mansion. Maybe I made it all the way to the end of the house. Maybe this is like a resting place or another entrance, perhaps? Whatever the case, I think this is a good spot to rest. Yeah, this is a great spot to rest. Absolutely nothing will happen here. Wait, hold on. This is the correct way to go. The bedroom key. Alright. This mansion is strange. I think the bricks and wood are actually just painted on. Everything still feels kind of fake. Also, I keep hearing movement and voices below me. Maybe other survivors are hiding down there. Okay, I'm kind of getting the lay of the land here. Okay, so I think that's the exit door. The tail end here. Okay. I can hear him coming down the hallway. I need to hide, but I don't know where. I now know this is not an exit or a resting place. It is just another specimen's room. I think he's outside the door now. Here we go, folks. He's coming. Conquest? Dude, I didn't know they had Conquest in this game. Okay. Wow, this is the funniest possible room to be hearing the peaceful song in. So full disclosure, this guy's not actually technically active yet. You'll know whenever the real chase starts. Oh, gotta hide. Okay. He's coming. I've done this room so many times that it barely even faces me at this point. I forget, like, how blatant it is with the lore of this place, because this place actually has some very interesting lore. I'll explain it to you guys once I get out of here, if they don't. Or if I miss the notes that do. You know, I don't think I've ever actually, like, left the hiding place while he's in the room before. I've always wondered what would happen if I did that. He left behind a key to the library. I somehow managed to get away, but I don't know for how long. I hear him, even when I know he's not there. It's like he isn't even real, but instead my own fears manifesting themselves and stalking me. This is not Mcdonald's Steve, actually. Sadly, this is, a different specimen. This is... Actually, I don't think we have a name for this guy yet. He definitely needs, like, an old man name of some kind. Looks like human Dracula Foxy. This is not... I do not know Ball. I'm sorry. I deeply regret to inform you that I do not understand the elite Ball knowledge you're trying to drop here. Okay. This is the wine cellar again. Where's this library, yo? Is it over here? I think it might be over here. Here we are, yes. Now the fun part of the library is it has the parlor key in it. That's it. That's all that happens. Gort. Name him Gort. Name him Tuesday. I think Gort is a very good name. I'm a pretty big Gort fan at the moment. Gotta hide again. Gary. Urethra. I'm not calling this guy Urethra. I don't know. I think Gary's gonna be our optimal name for this guy. Gary Lung. That is his name. Gary Lung. I christened thee Gary Lung. Yeah, this guy isn't like a terrible specimen to have active in like rechases, but
I see you.
No, you don't. I honestly, in like a,
Where are you?
he looks like Adam Sandler. I hate that you're kind of right about that. Honestly, in a real situation, I don't know how he hasn't already seen me here, but apparently he hasn't, and I'm not complaining.
I'm so lonely.
He once again said the conquest thing. There. No, I'm thinking of a different. I'm thinking of the wrong part of the game here with the piano. Okay, now what we do with this book is, so what are our votes here? Are we voting, Freaky Adam Sandler or, Gary Lung? I think those are both excellent. I think, I think we could honestly kind of go for a mix of both. Oh boy, his basement is so lovely and well kept. It's in great shape. Okay, so if I recall, there's two doors, and one of them leads to a secret, and the other one does not. I hope this is the one that leads to the secret room, because that's a fun little lore spot. One of these leads to an optional room, I should specify. I think this is it. Yes, it is probably the way to the room that is chock full of... Nope, this is the right place. Never mind. Looks like you guys don't get the, There's a room down here that's full of, Gary Adam Lung. I like it.
I'm so lonely.
Yeah. Gary Adam Lung. Gal. G-A-L. Gary Adam Lung. But no, yeah, there's a room down here that's, like, filled with skeletons. Just so many of them. Hey, buddy. Hi. You look lovely today, Gary Adam Lung. Gary Adam Lung Freaky Edition. I'm just gonna call him like a mixture of all those things. Freaky Adam Sandler. Exit key. Alright, now let's depart from this room. Here's the part that I screw up sometimes. So I do believe that I'm going to want to get out of here and head to the left. The reason I'm not going back for the skeleton room is because he is there. Gotta stay ahead here. Normally he, like, screams and it's very scary. But, apparently he didn't do that this time. I wanted you all to get jump scared. Also, fun fact about this guy is that he actually kicks down the doors. As you can see there. There we go. There's his little scream. Yeah, he'll like scream and get a huge speed boost. Fortunately, he only seems to do it when you're like in his line of sight. So as long as I stay ahead of him here.
You'll like being dead. I promise.
I don't think that's true, buddy. I hate to say it. I don't think I like being dead. I don't think I'll like being dead. Essentially, the lore of this guy that's chasing us is that he is literally just a completely normal guy. The actual specimen is the mansion that we were in, which is, like, haunted and freaky and all that. Yeah, as you can imagine, yeah, so he's a normal guy that ended up in there and got, like, possessed by the mansion. That actually startled me. Dang it. Okay. Can't believe I got startled by off-brand xenomorph. Where is bro? Hi, buddy. I just wanted to see him. He's gone. Oh. Okay. So, actually, I've thought of a new name for this guy that I think you all will enjoy. So we were calling him Mormon.exe last time, and I recently figured out a certain celebrity who is a former Mormon, I think, Benson Boone. So, I'm considering calling this guy Benson, after Benson Boone. Thoughts? Chat, clip that last one. Benson.exe, BensonBoone.exe, the Booner. I mean, I think we're dropping some straight heat with the naming conventions here. Yeah, feel free to weigh in on this this unique and exciting change, chat. All right. Escaping Freaky Gary, the Husks, and Boone, the Booner, all in one run. Oh, forgot about him for a second. I'm gonna wait here and heal up real quick. No, he actually is, the model is actually based on the Happy Mask Salesman from Zelda. I don't know if you watched the VOD, but, the room that he spawns in is just like a straight Zelda dungeon. It's very cool. Alright, only a few rooms left to go before room 600 here. We are still holding on strong. I think I've got a really solid specimen pool this time. Yeah, so far we don't have any of the big ones, which is Lisa, who you haven't met yet, Rhonda, who I think I talked about in the last VOD, is a huge pain, and... Are we doing this again? Come on, Boone. Come on, Benson. What we doing? Mormon.exe. See, there is no law saying that we aren't allowed to have more than one name for the specimen. He does look kind of scary, though. Yeah, having, like, a weapon makes this guy so much easier. And room 600. Bunny. Cuteness incarnate, love incarnate, Abaddon incarnate. I would adopt that rabbit. Alright, no time to waste. We are descending. McDonald Steve! I would also consider McDonald Steve to be one of the big ones, ironically. His special thing is that he gets rid of the doors. You can't see the doors. The big problem with Lisa, who I mentioned a bit ago, is that she loops the room counter. It's the ghost lady from the game PT, and she infinitely loops the room counter while her chase is active, which means that you don't get to go up at all. Let's take a moment to appreciate this painting. Just so unsettling. Proceeding forth into the unknown, as Elsa would say. McDonald Steve, room 666. That would be really funny, because he is just a devil from the Bible. You're really getting me today. Specimen 1, really getting me today. Okay. Let's stay locked in, guys. Just gotta make it to room 660. The other nice thing about Freaky Gary is that he knocks down the doors, and that makes noise, so you always know when he's behind you. There's kind of an instant way to tell for a lot of these specimens. Yeah. No, the scariest part of this is like I'm genuinely nervous about losing my run here to like some insane garbage specimen. Like back in the day, I used to get this guy called Spooper on every run. Dude, you're just on my back today. And stay down. And stay down. Man, Benson Boone just will not leave me alone. The grass is too green and my lobster is too buttery. Yeah, see, alone, Benson Boone isn't really a problem, but when coupled with multiple specimens, as you may be able to see here, he can very quickly become quite the nuisance. Back off, Cabbage Patch Kids. Nobody likes you. You haven't been a thing since the 80s. You're a symbol of capitalist greed. I'm not gonna lie, I high-key thought I was cooked there. But we prevail, as always. We prevail. Is he still behind me? He is. Continuing onward. Dude. Bro. He takes a chunk out of your health bar. Alright, gang. Let's keep pushing. McDonald Steve is waiting for us. Bro, no, no. Yeah, so Benson Boone, this is his brother here. You'll see. He only moves when you're not looking at him. I think you can kill this guy too, though. Fortunately. Yeah, here he is. Yeah, he's more annoying because, he teleports even when you are looking at him. Yeah, but he moves a lot faster when you're not. But I think, yeah, you can just kill this guy as well. But dude, that means we're not getting McDonald Steve, That means we're not getting McDonald Steve, and that's the tragedy here. No McDonald Steve, room 660. I've made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment, and I do not expect to be forgiven. Probably the best thing you could have said to that room. Other than me just going, Okay, but we are now in a safe room. I'm gonna play some spooky card. Calm the nerves. Man, this is so relaxing and peaceful. Man, it sure would suck if there was a specimen behind me right now. There's not. It would be funny if that happened, though. Yeah, that would be a really good jump scare, I think. If there's just like something behind you while you're playing the games and turning around, it's just there. Alright. Only 35 cars left. 34. 33. Alright. Did you say mattress? Really sounds like it's just saying mattress. Oh, dude, I missed one. Okay, so you can only move forward. I was hoping to be able to double back for it. I mean, I've got 558 seconds left on the clock, so I'm not super worried about it. I mean, considering how much faster I am compared to most of these cars. All of them. Come on, buddy, where you at? Alright. Come to Papa. Come on. Where you at, buddy? This is infuriating. The one car I miss and it's coming back to haunt me. Like a ghost. Get it? Ghost. No, but seriously. Where did he go? Here he is. Okay. Blammo. It is really underwhelming that it just, like, cuts back to the start, though. Yeah, there's absolutely no chance of further Mcdonald Steve in this 100 rooms. Honestly, if I reach room 1000, I think he's right after one of the checkpoints, so I can show you guys all Mcdonald Steve in the story mode. It just hates me today. Alright. Woo! Alright. The jump scare guy's gonna be here, so. Woo! Or not. Okay. One more loop. And jump scare guy's gonna be woo here. No, apparently not. There we go. Alright. And then, literally just the most annoying parts of the game back to back. Forward. Not forward. Forward. Left. Right. Okay. Forward. Left. Forward. Left. Left. Guessing forward. Nope. Forward. Left. Left. Right. Oh, come on. Okay. Forward. Left. 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 Fuck it. Nina. I've been with the tunes. I'm down to 3 viewers. My peak was 6. Alrighty. We just keep rolling on and on. Take that, Benson Boone. Not feeling so mystical magical now, are ya? How's that for some Moonbeam ice cream? I only know one Benson Boone song. Alright. Stay locked. 50 more rooms before our next shot at Mcdonald Steve. Also, I have to know, did any of you guys notice the thumbnail for today? I worked really hard on it. And by worked really hard, I mean I did some very basic editing. Yeah, it's been a hot second. Oh, cancerous baby oil. That's actually Salem. I learned that the other day. Yeah, I also got a subscribe notification from Cancerous Baby Oil once. Screenshotted it and posted it to my story because I found the notification highly amusing. Cancerous Baby Oil just subscribed to your channel. Mommy and Daddy love me very much. They told me they were throwing me a party. I've never seen the end of this note sequence before, so I'm pretty hyped. I've gotten it a few times. Okay. So what was our room death prediction from earlier? 742, I think. 1748, 38, whatever the number is. Okay, we are approaching room 666. Alright. I bet you they spawned something in room 666. Maybe my old pal, Actually, hold on. Oh, there's room 666. Come on, Benson Boone! Why are you all over me today? What was I saying? Who was the guy who said, was that Logan Paul? Because I think that's, I think I'm gonna call the hanging guy from earlier Logan Paul. Yeah, if we get Wormy Charles again, I'm gonna keep that name because, I mean, Wormy Charles is far better than anything we could ever come up with. Alright, guys. We are pursuing the end of this 100 rooms, pushing strong towards room 700 and McDonald Steve, room 700 something. Also, can I just say, I've said this so much before, but like, I love the soundtrack for this game. Like the way that they just, it's such a perfect, like, atmospheric soundtrack. Like, are these like songs that I'm like, oh, they're bangers? No, but like, in terms of like the context of the game, they're really good. Like the creepy whatever instrument that is with Benson Boone. You've got the almost scream-like music of Logan Paul. The creepy piano whenever Whiteface spawned in the last video. The epic percussion. Okay, that's gotta be cheating. They spawn literally on top of me. Fortunately, these guys are such a non-threat. Literally, like, whatever the opposite of a threat is. Like, these guys are nothing. Dude, one spawned over there, what the heck? Two spawned over there. That means there's still gonna be a couple in this next room here to watch out for. Fortunately, though, they do seem to be, like, spawning properly now instead of just perishing instantly. Alright. That's that encounter dealt with. I feel like they could honestly just take us out. I mean, they're a very good, like, general enemy in the dollhouse, because they're, like, in the rooms, it's kind of a combat thing. But, like, here, they're just kind of a nuisance, and they feel kind of unbalanced, in a way. Because, like, if I was in the middle of a specimen chase and those guys spawned, and dealt that last bit of damage, that could be it. If I was being chased by Spooper and those guys spawned, that could be it. Something I need to get better at with streaming is, like, reading the chat messages out loud. Because I get so in the headspace of, like, everyone's gonna be watching this video in the intended context of the stream. But no, but if I want to get, like, real good at this, I can't just be, like, responding to the messages, I have to read them first. Like, Oh, Tronit says this about my gameplay. You know? Alright. We stay locked. 5 more rooms, gang. Yeah, that guy will kill you if you break him out. That's actually linked to the arcade machine Easter egg in story mode, I believe, but if you let it kill you, the next time you go in the room it'll flash the code you need on the screen. And 700! That's what I'm talking about. Old recycled art. Generic labs. Alright. Gay Levi Labs. Alright, guys. What we think about McDonald Steve within the 700, within the 800 rooms. Or, well, no, the 700. Wait a minute. Would this be the 700 or the 800? How does this work? Also, I low-key feel like I'm, like, in a sea ship right now. As opposed to, like, a land ship. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a boat, is what I'm trying to say. Like, a really big boat. With this design. What kind of moose noise is that? Dude, if I had a nickel for every time I've been jump scared by a moose today, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. You know, for context, kind of refrain from spoilers, I've been playing, Echoes of the Eye, Outer Wilds, highly recommended game and DLC. But, yeah. Oh, dear Lord, he's back! That's nice, buddy. I'd rather not join you. Yeah, see, the big danger with his warp gate is definitely in rooms like that last one. And this one. Because he can just pop through the wall and deal damage, like, right away. Dude, I'm low-key a Dear Lord fan, though. Not to be a furry or anything. I just really enjoy the Dear Lord chase. His voice lines are impeccable. Dude, Specimen 1's gonna kill me. Okay. Alright. Dear Lord. You know, I think, Dear Lord, this is foreshadowing for McDonald Steve. Okay, it's always the first door, and I need to keep remembering that, because otherwise, otherwise I take damage in that room a lot. What? Why are there 2 of them? Oof. I gambled with that room pretty hard. Yeah, also 2 Dear Lords, by the way. I just want to take a moment to dwell on that real quick. This could be bad. Okay. I just need to rely on pure instinct to lead me in the correct direction here. The 2 Dear Lords emerging from the darkness. If I had a nickel for every time I've been chased by multiple deer things today, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Okay. Dude, they're harmonizing. What the heck, bro? Why can't you just, like, be like normal deer and not harmonize with each other? Why do you have to be like that? Your flesh will sustain my children. Yeah, you know, maybe I don't know. Maybe if you weren't so mean about it, I'd let you use my flesh to sustain your children or whatever. But you know, you're just being a real jerkwad about this whole thing. So you know, I don't think I'm gonna. I think my flesh is mine, buddy. I don't think you're getting it. Unfortunately for you, I know you're really crushed about that. It's, like low-key, kind of freaky. Why do you want my flesh so badly, bro? Like, come on. Yeah. It is kind of fortunate. This room is like a detriment to me if I go the wrong way, but it does kind of cripple the Deer Lord a little bit because he doesn't have the walls. All right, I am feeling that Deer Lord's going to be our harbinger to Mcdonald Steve tonight. I think this is foreshadowing. I think we are going to get the McDonald Steve that we've longed for. McDonald Steve, McDonald Steve, McDonald Steve. Okay. Approaching the location of McDonald Steve. Yes, he's near. I can sense him. I can sense the McDonald Steve on the horizon. Alright. So there's almost guaranteed to be a specimen chase. Let's get to room 750. Yeah, there's almost guaranteed to be a specimen chase within the next 20 rooms, and I think it's going to be McDonald Steve, guys. I have a really good feeling about this. McDonald Steve, room 760. McDonald Steve, room 760. Not this guy. So, at the moment I am being chased by a giant body bag. Am I? Or did I just cancel the encounter entirely? Because I don't see it. Dude, I think I just, like, skipped a free specimen there. Dude, that's so sick. On one hand, I'm sad that I'm not being chased by a floating body bag right now. But on the other hand, I think it's better this way. I think I'm better off having not been chased by the giant floating body bag. Yeah, I know that some of the encounters are, like, optional. Yeah. Dude, his chase in the base game is really fun, the body bag, because it doesn't really happen. It's like a hallucination. Whenever you get a relevant item from the morgue in the hospital, he starts chasing you down, and it's like an other world. So you have unlimited stamina to run through like a little maze before he gets you. Oh. Conquest is back. I repeat, this is not a drill. Conquest, also known as Freaky Gary, also known as Adam Sandler. I forgot, all the nicknames are blending together for this guy. But he is back. Alright. Stay locked. 30 rooms left to go. There's 2 of them now. Fun fact, I actually already have the achievement, but there is a Steam achievement for getting 2 of the same specimen to spawn. Yeah, fortunately this guy's pretty easy to get away from in most circumstances. Alright. Stay locked. Yeah, there's still 2 of them. Hold on, does he have a different weapon? It kind of looked like one of them had a different weapon. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Okay. This is a really bad combo to be working with here. Dude, what? Oh no. Oh geez. Okay. Okay. The Gobbledygook and Logan Paul are both after me right now, but that's okay. We prevail. We endure. It could be worse. I refuse to choke in the last 15 rooms. Hello. Hello to the new arrival here. I'm not sure who you are, but I assume you know me in real life since you, seem to know my name. Also, Loki, we're being chased by, like, the same guy twice right now. So, I mean, if you look at their designs, they're pretty similar. Okay, now it's just the Gobbledygook. So, generally, we should be clear. Should just be these last 10 rooms nice and easy. Yeah, I had a genuine heart attack whenever, it spawned Chase Guy and, whenever it spawned Gary and Logan Paul at the same time. Okay, so this also kind of sucks, but that's alright, because I think I'm just going to cancel the encounter right now. Yeah, I think they're all dead. There might be, like, one more husk to worry about here. Yeah. Okay. We are A-O good. Alrighty. I'm free of specimens. So that's probably it for these last 4 rooms. We are on to room 800 now, almost. This might be my best run ever, guys, actually. Or it's gotta be up there at least. Things did get a little hectic there. I was worried for a second, but sports. I don't think those are sports. All right. No time to waste. We are getting to Mcdonald's, Steve, if it's the last thing I do. Once again, a thank you to all 3 viewers I've got right now for tuning in. Great to have you. And you know, the more viewers that we have, the higher the chances that we will reach Mcdonald's Steve tonight. Alright. 3 room. Keep pushing. McDonald's Steve, room 860. I do appreciate the free specimen last time. I must say, but I don't think I'm gonna have that same luck this time. The only optional specimen that I will spawn if I get it is the clown, because I've never gotten the clown before. Also, yes, there is a scary clown in this game. I'd just like to confirm that for you. There's a scary clown. I doubt he's not really that much of a threat. I don't think, but. Anyway, let's keep pushing onward for McDonald's Steve. He's waiting for us in these 100 rooms. Alright. 814. Some of these rooms are getting kind of long here. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion the long way. Alright. Kind of running out of commentary here in case you guys can't tell. Dear Lord. Oh, sorry. I'm just saying, I think it would be really funny if they have one of the specimen ones be a job application. I think that could be hilarious. Okay. By the way, chat, in case you're new here, Specimen 1 is the little cardboard cutouts that keep popping out. They are alive. Yeah. Again, for the new viewers here, this guy, if you get between him and a wall, if you get a wall between you and him, he teleports through it really fast. So generally, it's inadvisable to do that. I'm once again calling on Dear Lord as a harbinger to Mcdonald Steve. I wasn't right last time at all, not even slightly, but this time I think I'm gonna be correct. Alright, keep pushing, keep pushing. Alright. We just have to endure this small hurdle. This is Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, the HD renovation, which is basically like the updated full version of the game compared to the free version. Yeah, in the free version, this guy's actually a cardboard cutout, basically, so they're all kind of like that. Alright, stay locked. Gonna reach room 1000 here. Still got plenty of time left. At the absolute latest, this stream's gonna end at 8:30, so if you were hoping to watch my stream until, like, 8:31, you're kinda out of luck. Dear Lord's gone. We have conquered him once more. Oh, yeah, we've got an hour left, and only 150 rooms to go, dang. Oh, Benson Boone is back. I wonder, this probably seems like the most bizarre thing, if you haven't seen the rest of it. Yeah, but this guy, we call him Benson Boone. Is that his actual name? No, it is not. But we call him Benson Boone here on the stream. I know we've got at least one new guy in the chat. Alright, keep on rolling. Forgot to look behind me. Fortunately, Benson Boone is not a threat. Yeah, that guy spawns behind you and moves when you don't look at him. Dude, I'm like flying through these rooms. We're already at 850. Which means that I think we're gonna get Mcdonald Steve within the next 20 rooms, guys. I'm just saying. And Benson Boone is gone. Alright. Mcdonald Steve. Come on, chat. Manifest Mcdonald Steve with me. Mcdonald Steve. Mcdonald Steve. Mcdonald Steve. McDonald Steve. Come on. Note. Where is Daddy? He told me that the party was going to be here. I'm sure there's some very exciting lore there, but we haven't gotten to the lore part yet. It's just a little girl missing her birthday party or something. Alright, McDonald Steve, room 860. McDonald Steve, room 860. Dear Lord again. Oh, that's what I'm talking about when I say he teleports through the walls, by the way. That little funky thing he just did there. 860. McDonald Steve. Okay, maybe not. Very soon. McDonald Steve. McDonald Steve soon. Okay. Stay focused. We're almost there. Almost to McDonald Steve. The glorious moment of McDonald Steve. Come on. The more I say McDonald Steve, the higher the chances are that McDonald Steve appears. 5 people in the chat, that's good luck. 5's a good number. Nice round number. Calling McDonald Steve. McDonald Steve, come on. Come on, McDonald Steve. I'm saying McDonald Steve so much it's starting to lose all meaning. But that's okay. McDonald Steve has no meaning. McDonald Steve has no beginning and no end. McDonald Steve is life. McDonald Steve is love. I love you, McDonald Steve. McDonald Steve, room 870. Please. McDonald Steve. McDonald Steve. McDonald Steve. Please. Please. Dude, they're playing the peaceful theme with, McDonald Steve. I haven't gotten a specimen yet. Oh, great. This guy. Dude, this guy's so lame. I'm getting all the lame hospital specimens. This guy doesn't even scare me anymore. Dude, just a giant baby head in a cube. No, we have not, Cowboy Shiverington asks, have you seen McDonald Steve yet? No, we have not. But, we have seen giant floating baby head in a box. Oh, wait, there's the body bag from earlier. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm in bad shape here. This baby head's really whittling me down. Okay, but we are healing from the baby head. Yeah, by the way, I'm being chased by a floating body bag right now. Oh, jeez. Okay. Baby head is gone. Body bag is... Dude, Benson Boone, not now! Not now, Benson! No! Oh, dang it. No, no, no! Oh, man, no, no! Oh, come on! Oh, no, no! No! Oh, no! It is so over. No. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Give me 1 second here. I promised you guys McDonald Steve, and I will deliver. Give me 1 second here. Specimen 11, room 710. Okay. Password, 1 second here. Oh, that's right past him. Okay. Password, By the way, if you don't want the room skipping passwords for this game, room 500. Alright, I thought you could get a lot closer to the fast food demon here, but you cannot, sadly. Okay. So, wow. This hurts. Well, only one thing to do. Start again. I'll never do this if I don't do it. I think I'm gonna take the axe this run. No, I'm not, because I just accidentally opened the door. That's alright. Yeah, anyway, now that I've been stabbed in the eye with a needle, it's time to start again from zero. Dude, most Faudian thing to ever happen to me. Yeah. You know, just for the heck of it, I am going to between streams, I'm gonna get a file where I jump straight to the McDonald's Steve room and load that up next time if we suffer another crippling failure. All right. I'm not kidding when I like. Obviously, I'm like augmenting my reaction for the sake of the camera, but I mean that hurts. McDonald's Steve room 50. I'm with you there. Tronit, I assume in response to the having a needle shoved in my eye, says glad I missed that. It's really not that bad. It's kind of gruesome, but you don't actually see it. It's just very strongly implied that that's what happens. Yeah, it's just a needle gets lowered towards your eyeball. I died to Benson Boone, by the way, in case you were wondering. Benson Boone got me. I wish they had. I wonder if there's a way to like see a record of how many times each specimen has offed you. All right, manifesting McDonald Steve for these first rooms here. I think we're gonna get a good specimen pool this time, and not so many weeping angels. Because like if in all honesty, I guess honestly what took me out was that I tried to take down Benson Boone instead of just like running backwards. But I didn't want to run into walls. I didn't want to have to like worry about looking behind me, so I tried to shortcut it and it failed. But I have learned my lesson. I've learned from my mistakes, and this time I'm confident that we'll push to room 1000. That hurts though. All that progress gone in the blink of an eye. After surviving Jolene in the gobbledygook, and Benson Boone so many times, and Dear Lord, double Dear Lord, and double Adam Sandler. All that gone in an instant. Feeling kind of nostalgic about it right now, to be honest. Alright. Let's keep pushing. Keep moving forward into the unknown. For McDonald Steve. The true mark of a champion is the ability to persevere, to get back up after a devastating loss. And my friends, today we have risen from a absolutely terrible ordeal, but we shall persevere. I shall persevere. And McDonald Steve will be ours, and also victory. Room 1000 will be mine. Wonder, I might check on the, I have this game on Switch, too, because my old PC, before I got this new one, like, broke. So, and I mean, I use PC very strongly. I'm playing on a laptop right now, but... Okay. Forward. Not... Alright, forward. Left. Forward, right, forward, right, forward, right, forward, forward. Yay! Yeah. We are... Killing specimen 1. McDonald Steve, room 50. Hold on, I'm kind of doing like a calculation here. I think there are, how many specimens do we have? Blah, blah, blah. Already read those notes. I think there's like 12 specimens in the main game, about. Only 11 of which can actually spawn. I don't know, I'd have to look up the full specimen pool, but the chances of McDonald Steve spawn are like 1 in a lot. Because in the base game, there's only so many specimens. Ooh! Would have been crazy if I predicted jump scare guy there. but I did not. Instead, he's going to be around this corner. Hello. No, he's not. Okay. I meant to bring a water bottle with me. I low-key get thirsty while streaming, but no such luck today. McDonald's, Steve, room 50, guys. We're approaching. Yeah, the first 50 rooms are generally clear, so... Man, I love McDonald's Steve. Man, if McDonald's Steve was here, I'd, like, kiss him on the mouth. Not for, like, gay reasons, just because I like McDonald's. Alright. Keep on pushing. Keep enduring the pain. McDonald's Steve waits for us in 2 rooms, theoretically. Maybe 10. Maybe 12. 12 rooms. Room 50 or 60. Why is this low-key giving Hollow Knight? Man, I freaking hate McDonald's Steve. McDonald's Steve, if he was here, I would not kiss him on the mouth. I mean, like, particularly McDonald's Steve. Not that I'm, like, kissing other men on the mouth or anything, but, like, if McDonald's Steve was here, like, it would not be in any... Okay, this isn't a bad starter specimen. Is it bad that I can immediately tell most of these specimens just from their starting rooms? But yeah, this is GL Labs. So, here we are. Subject 5 is going more and more restless. I told Spook we need more funds for sedatives, but she just laughed and flew into the ceiling. Without more chemicals to keep these things docile, I'm not sure how much longer we can keep them here safely. I already have a name for this specimen, actually. A very good one, I think. Whenever he pops out, I'll tell you guys. Man, what a nice hole in the ceiling. I believe subject 5 is loose. The glass around this container is shattered. I can faintly hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen now. If it is out and alive, then this is probably my last report. The clicking is getting louder now. Generic lab assistant. Ladies and gentlemen, Gay Larry. Come on. I think you can hit this guy as well. Yeah, you can kind of deflect him. No reason to, though. He's not too fast. Yeah, you know what? I hope McDonald's Steve doesn't spawn. Also, yeah, the mechanic with this guy is that sometimes he drops down from the ceiling. Sometimes he'll break through the door. Other times, he'll come out of the ceiling hole. Which is really intimidating. Larry. Yo, Larry low-key kind of getting on my nerves here. Not really. He's a very good starter specimen to get. I like to kind of give myself a head start with this room because it's long. And he's just a little faster than you. That's why he's deflectable. Dude, who is this guy? This is Gay Larry. He's like regular Larry, only gayer. Also, can we appreciate this beautiful ambience we have going here for the Gay Larry chase? Yeah, this guy's good because he's just a very simple, straightforward chase. It's good to have him in the pool. See, but the specimen pool, sometimes specimens are like really good in the pool and like they swim nicely. Other specimens pee in the pool. And you know what? I think that Benson Boone pees in the pool. Dude, it's so sad that it's not easy to die to this guy, because he has, like, the coolest death screen in the entire game. Or one of the coolest ones, at least. Also, the other specimen that I'm really hoping for here is the Wall of Flesh, which is... The chase is really forgettable, but, like, the build-up to it is this fantastic, surreal little nightmare thing. It's so cool. There's, like, this room with a giant clock and a talking cat. Room 67, by the way. Huge milestone there. Room 69. Another big milestone. Yes, Benson Boone was formerly known as Mormon.exe. Or, excuse me, I'm working on reading the chat messages. Cowboy Shiverington asks, was Benson Boone formerly known as Mormon.exe? I can confirm that Benson Boone was formerly known as Mormon.exe. Yeah. Man, McDonald's Steve is so dumb. Man, I really hope that McDonald Steve doesn't spawn within the next 100 rooms. That would suck. I would hate it if McDonald Steve were to spawn. I will say, on my first attempt on my first stream, the one where I died, I actually talked about how there was a specimen I'd never gotten before that I really wanted to see, and I got it. I got the specimen I was talking about. So maybe I'll be prophetic here with either of the specimens that I've mentioned. Because I mean, yeah, I hope we don't get any repeats from last time at the very least. I hope we get some new fun ones. I still feel blah blah blah. I read those already. Yeah, let's all hate on McDonald Steve, even though he won't be spawning within the next rooms. But yeah, you know what? I think that, like, out of all the people that I wouldn't kiss on the mouth, I wouldn't kiss McDonald Steve on the mouth the most. I think that's what I was trying to say earlier, you know? Alrighty. It is kind of funny that we're, like, banking so hard on McDonald Steve here, because, McDonald Steve is terrible to get in an early run. But he's so cool. McDonald Steve is so cool. Like, you guys don't understand how cool McDonald Steve is. His build-up room is really fun as well. It's a McDonald's. It's a fast food restaurant, not specifically branded McDonald's, but... Alright, we're almost to room 100 with this long room. So there's a list, says Tronet. Yes, it's called... I'm not going to say what I was about to say. You can probably fill in the blank there, though. I'm not actually a... again, the 17-second delay. What list are we talking about again? Give me a little reminder here. Alright, room 100. Don't stop or they'll get you. That is true. You can do it. We can help. Papa John's. Hold on, just wait 1 second while this elevator descends. I gotta go get some hydration. Oh, wait, dude, wait, I can't go AFK. Never mind. Yeah, if I go AFK, I get killed. That's how this works. Specimen 9 appears and insta-kills you. It's this little red face made out of clay. Actually, I think the lore is that it's made out of human corpses. That's fun, but just got jump scared by a shoe. Alright, stay locked, guys. McDonald Steve, room 160. Based on time constraints, I'm thinking this is probably going to be my last 100 rooms for the night. We'll see how long this takes here. Maybe a couple hundred more. Maybe I'll stop at 300, but... which I have delayed to bring you all this quality content. Not like schoolwork or anything. Don't worry, I'm not a slacker. I'm just a procrastinator. You know, I have to like make myself a lunch for tomorrow and all that jazz. I have to find my suit because I have to like change at the end of the day tomorrow, which is going to be annoying. All right, gotta get some action going here soon. I'd honestly take another visit from Gay Larry. I don't see that happening within the next few rooms here, so. McDonald Steve, though, as long as he's not here, I'm happy. I'm fine with no McDonald Steve. McDonald Steve, boo, am I right? Like, nobody even likes McDonald Steve anyway. Oh, it's Dear Lord. Not bad, not bad. Actually, you know what? I can re-roll. I can re-roll this specimen to make it be McDonald Steve. As long as you're not actively in a chase, you can re-roll specimens. That's pretty sick, isn't it? I'm cheating just this once because it's a duplicate. If I get a not duplicate specimen, I'll keep it. But, yeah, in the past, you get, like, blocked from exiting if you're in a specimen room. Yeah, like, I would always crash out whenever I got, Specimen 13, Jolene, the fish lady. I think the console version was broken because I would always get Jolene, and once I was like in the main hallway, it wouldn't let me leave. Okay, whatever about his romantic determination or whatever. Nobody cares. Yeah, so I'm not like going straight for McDonald Steve here, but I do think that I could do better than Dear Lord again. I think this is like randomly decided. If I get Dear Lord twice in a row, then it's definitely like pre-generated, but I think once you reach a certain threshold, it just picks for you from like the pool. I wonder what like all of the statistics on this game are. Beautiful painting. Tron asked, did you die on room 742? I did not. I was well into the 800s. I forgot about the prophecy, actually. Turned out to be false. I still died, unfortunately, but not in room 742. I think I can actually check my previous score. Alright. Keep pushing. Bet we're gonna get a specimen soon here. Alright, room 120. I do wish they were a little more consistent with the specimen spawn rooms. I think that would bring more entertainment to me, personally. Left. Left. Right. Left. Left. Forward. Left. Forward. Okay. Left. Forward. left, left. Oh wait, hold on. Left, forward, left, right. Boom. Yeah, room 887. Sounds about right. I was close to the end, and I got camped out by a bunch of specimens. And by a bunch of specimens, I mean the body bag and Benson Boone. Benson Boone body bag. A tough combo to beat. Alright. We stay winning because we're gonna get Mcdonald Steve within the next 100 rooms, guys. Just wait. The artist formerly known as Mormon.exe. Like high-key parched right now. Yeah, so once I hit room 200 on this run, I am going to be calling it a night for the stream. I'll see you guys next week then, but... this guy's not even in the rechase pool, so... What are we doing? I still hope I get a new specimen. I'm not going to say that 67 times fast, but I will say it like 5 times fast. Benson Boone body bag, Benson Boone body bag, Benson Boone body bag, Benson Boone body bag, Benson Boone body bag. Easy. 67 is just way too big a number. So I don't know if the gobbledygook here is counting as a new specimen or oh wait, you can perma-kill him in this room. Or at least perma-kill him for the room. Because I mean, if you guys will recall, in the last run, I got like an intro room for the gobbledygook, but I didn't get that this time. Which makes me think that he doesn't count as a specimen encounter. Maybe it like got him confused with Evil Larry. Evil Gay Larry. Please don't put people down in the live chat, guys. No euthanasia in chat. Alright. Alright. Room 150. Damn. Milestone. Keep on pushing forward. Gonna make it to the end. Yeah, none of those euthanasia in our chat tonight. I mean, that sounded kind of racist, though, so, you know, I'm talking about, like putting people out of their mercy by killing them. No euthanizing people in the chat. Alright, Mcdonald Steve, room 160. Mcdonald Steve, room 160. Dude, seriously? Ooh. No, guys, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me, chat. How else are you gonna have a guy who effortlessly predicts the jump scare man? Like, woo! Yeah, I just did that. Sean, it says that maybe McDonald Steve can teach him the error of my ways. That is true. If I meet McDonald Steve, I'll stop being racist. I think McDonald Steve could cure my racism. Okay. Starting to seem like the gobbledygook was our new specimen for this room. Maybe I just went through too fast and missed the note. Guys? Guys. Guys. McDonald Steve! McDonald Steve! We got McDonald Steve! He's here! He's here! This is it! Taste the beef! 100% beef! Ah, isn't it beautiful, guys? It is McDonald's Steve. He's here. He is here. In the room with us now. Oops, I accidentally backtracked. I got so excited about McDonald's Steve in the chat. Can I go in the women's restroom? Yes, I can. Well, I broke my one rule today. The manager doesn't give out actual lunch breaks, so I can't go anywhere, and they won't allow outside food here. I mean, they actually screamed at the last customer who did that. Anyway, I had a burger. It wasn't bad, and I don't feel sick, so I might get a few every now and then. Hey, how are you doing in there, buddy? Anyway, there's the key. Yuck. There's that giant glare to keep you from seeing your reflection, and I think that's kind of funny. Anyway, leaving the women's restroom. Can I go in the men's restroom? No, I cannot. Hold on, where's the first floor note? It's around here somewhere, I think. And I'm so excited for you guys to all meet McDonald Steve for the first time. I was anxious getting a job here at first, but it seems like things are getting better. This chain is really expanding, which is a shock, because just last week I heard that this company was going broke. Every day, more and more people show up to eat here. Something still sets me off about this place and its food, though, so I'm going to try and not eat anything from here. I believe that this is currently locked, yes. What about back here? Today was a weird day. The average number of orders continues to rise as it has been, but I don't know about the number of people. Today I saw someone use the drive-thru and order a lot of food for one person, and then about 10 minutes later, they were back. They ordered the exact same meals, and then they left again, and then after another 10 minutes, they were back again. Maybe they're just delivering food for a party or hotel, but it worries me for some reason. I also love these decorations here. This place, low-key, has, like, one of my favorite lures in the game. So yeah, that's the exit, I believe. But over here, we've got the fun zone that I picked up the key to. This is strange. I had a dream last night about this restaurant. I know I was here, but I also felt like I was at another place at the same time. Everything looked so wrong. Nothing was the right size, and I kept hearing these strange animal noises, almost like wailing. I guess that I just feel guilty for eating that burger the other day. Also, today I saw that man again, the one who kept ordering every 10 minutes. This time he never even left the parking lot. He just got his meal parked and then got back in line. He must have done it at least 8 times before he left. Fun rules. Be this tall. I'm not that tall. No screams, look out for snakes, no alcohol, no diving, no hiding. We will find you. You're wondering where McDonald Steve is? Yes, McDonald Steve is in fact an ally. I am no longer racist. McDonald Steve won't spawn for a bit here. There was a horrible accident today. At least, that's what the managers are calling it. One of the other employees brought in some outside food and got into a fight with a manager about it. The employee said the burgers here smell like sulfur. I then watched the manager grab the kid's neck and shove his head onto the grill. The employee got up and ran out before anyone could do anything, and I'm told that he is fine, but that really shook me today. He might have overreacted a little bit. I don't know. What do you guys think? Was that valid? Is that a valid response? keep moving into the fun zone. Yeah, McDonald Steve won't be popping out for a while yet. But you'll know. I'm leaving. I fell asleep in my car today after eating one of those burgers. I remember brief flashes of a man or animal coming towards me and feeling like some huge lumbering thing was wailing from deep underground as I continued eating. When I woke up, I was fine, but it veered off the road. I don't know if it's some weird allergic reaction to a preservative they use or something much worse, but this is my last day. We're also coming up on what I think might be one of the most unsettling rooms. This just, I don't know. The uncertainty of this, I don't know, there's just something so unsettling about that. So how long is a while? We're almost there. There's a key in here that I'll get, and then I'll unlock a room that has another key in it, and then McDonald Steve. There's the key. Let's continue onward to the exit. Huh. It is funny that it lets you go back in. Can I backtrack? Yeah. Alright, that's that. It's McDonald Steve time, guys. We're really gonna meet him. Alright, so this is the freezer back here with all the slabs of meat. And in one of these slabs of meat, or no, on the counter back here, there's a key. Oh, what's that sound? Could it be? Oh, he's here. He's here. Hold on, let me get some space here, so that you guys can behold McDonald Steve in all his glory. Here he is, the man himself, McDonald Steve. Also, as previously stated, he makes the doors invisible. I do love this design. Just the way that he, like, floats towards you is just so unsettling. McDonald Steve is in hot pursuit at last. I keep forgetting about his tomfoolery with the doors. He's kind of catching me off guard. McDonald Steve! He's here. He's an ally. And he is ready to kick some butt. Yeah, I think this is a really good sign for the rest of the run here. You know, I think if we were lucky enough to get McDonald Steve, who's to say we're not lucky enough to get, like, I don't know, Wall of Flesh next. I might be setting my expectations too high, but that was close. Also, again, another fantastic chase theme for this guy. I just want to say. I also love the little flashing images. They're so creepy. I feel like this guy is a little slow to be a real threat sometimes, but his biggest drawback is the doors. Yeah, now we gotta start manifesting the Wall of Flesh. Yeah, this is gonna be my last 100 rooms for this stream, especially now that we've met McDonald Steve. Alright. Yeah, see, I come up with some exciting, clever name for Wall of Flesh, like McDonald Steve or the Gobbledygook, but you guys can see, like, the specimen itself is really forgettable, and it literally only chases you once. So it's basically like a free 100 rooms, essentially, if you can make it through. The Wall of Flesh never respawns. Alright. We've met McDonald's Steve. He'll be showing up probably multiple times across this run, now that he's in the specimen pool. And we're in our last 10 rooms. This is it, guys. You know, this is a culmination of everything we've worked for. Oh, he's back. Already. How could I tell? The door was gone. And see, that it also gets creepy because, oh, my device battery is low. 10%. It also gets, scary because, you don't know if the doors are actually gone or if, Dude, look at him, he's so friendly. He just wants to give me, like, a high five. Alright. No, losing 800 floors of we could have met McDonald's Steve without losing 800 floors of progress. I don't think that was strictly necessary, but we have met McDonald's Steve. Watch us, TLC. Better ingredients, better pasta. That's the power of the Home Depot. That is really unsettling. Anyway, we've made it. Saved the game. Chat, that's it. We've conquered McDonald's Steve. We've conquered Gay Larry. We're in good shape for the next run. I'll see you all again, same time, same place next week, unless I say otherwise. I mean, if I forget to say otherwise, there just won't be a stream at 6:30. Yeah. At 6:40, give up if I'm not on by then. But I'll let you guys know if streams are canceled. Dude, that pause music gets me every time. Oh, yeah. That could be fun. Maybe someday I'll mess with this. I wouldn't, I don't know. A lot of times it's like donations, but I don't really want donations. I don't know. Maybe I'd have some other way for you guys to get in. That would be funny, though. I think that could be very, very amusing. But anyway. I love everyone threatening me, for the late thing. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought there. But I appreciate you guys all joining me for this stream. Oh, okay. My battery is running low. I might want to plug in my PC. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. It was great. We saw McDonald's Steve. Please don't hunt me down for being late. Yeah, I'm bad at anything. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one. I'm gonna come back to the standby for a few seconds before I end it. Bye. Hold on, I'm gonna close the game. Quick. I'm not stalling, you're stalling. I kinda just want to make sure that nothing bad